What's going on, everybody? Stefan here, and today I'm going to be talking about body composition and why you need to be aware of yours if you want to maximize your performance on the field. As you can see with some of the top professionals in the world like Cristiano Ronaldo, they have incredible physiques that have a high amount of lean muscle mass while maintaining a low body fat percentage. So they're strong, they're powerful, they're explosive, but they're also lean at the same time and they're not carrying around extra weight that's going to hinder them on the field. First off, let's go over what body composition is. To keep it simple, body composition is made of two different parts, your fat mass and your fat-free mass. Your fat mass is obviously the amount of fat that you have in your body. Your fat-free mass is everything else, bones, organs, muscles, but for the sake of this video and talking about athletes in general, we're just going to be focusing on that lean muscle mass. So how do you calculate your body fat percentage? Well, the easiest way to do it is by using Skinfold calipers. Skinfold calipers are used to pinch and measure the thickness of the fat in certain areas of the body, such as the arms, the legs, the abdomen, back, and a few other places to determine the percentage of body fat you have. While this is the easiest and most accessible way of getting your body fat percentage, it does come with its disadvantages. The biggest drawback that comes along with using the Skinfold test is the human error that comes along with it. If you have two different people perform this test on you, you're going to see two slightly different results. Just for the fact that we're human and one person might be measuring in a slightly different area or pinching a little bit more fat than they should. However, if you're able to have the same person measure you week over week, you're going to see consistent results with them. Another way of seeing how much lean muscle mass you have compared to the amount of body fat you have is by doing a DEXA scan. A DEXA scan is an x-ray that's able to accurately see how much muscle compared to fat you have by scanning your body, but these tests are expensive and usually not available to most people. Another way to test for body fat is by doing underwater weighing. With this test, you submerge into a pool of water, exhale all of the air out of your lungs, and then an underwater scale is used to determine how much body fat you have. While this test can be very accurate, the equipment needed is usually only available in high-end training facilities or in a medical setting. So for most people, I'd recommend the Skinfold test just because of how easy and accessible it is, and the results can be pretty consistent. So what should your body fat percentage be? For a normal person just worried about their general health, a good measure is 18 to 24%. But we are not normal people, or athletes, so ideally you should be in that 6 to 13% range. Personally, for myself and coming from my own experience, I'd recommend in that 6 to 10% range, as that's where I've felt the most fit and seen the best results on the field. Let's compare a 150-pound player who has an 18% body fat and a 150-pound player who has an 8% body fat. That player who has an 18% body fat is carrying around 27 pounds of fat on their body. And that player who has an 8% body fat is carrying around 12 pounds of fat on their body. That's a difference of 15 pounds of fat that is doing you no good and only slowing you down. Now just think about how much more useless weight that person is carrying around over the course of a 90-minute game. That 15 pounds of unnecessary weight is going to have a negative impact on sprint speed, jump height, agility, fitness, basically everything you need as a player. But not only that, that 150-pound player who has an 8% body fat has 15 more pounds of muscle on their body. So they're going to be faster, they're going to be stronger, they're going to be more efficient on the field over the course of that 90 minutes. So you might be asking, Stefan, how do I decrease my body fat and increase my lean muscle mass? Good question, I'll tell you how. Two different aspects come into play, your training and your nutrition. You need to be doing your squats, your deadlifts, your push-ups, your pull-ups, your plyometric training to increase that lean muscle mass. While at the same time, which might even be more important, is watching your nutrition. What you eat and how much you eat is really going to be that determining factor that makes up your body fat percentage. Not only if you're eating junk food, but if you're just eating too much food in general, it doesn't matter how much training you do, your body fat percentage is going to stay the same or go up, which is only going to hinder you on the field. So there's a balance between training to get stronger and maintaining your nutrition to keep control of your body fat. You can't have one without the other. So, to summarize, as soccer players, we want to be strong, powerful, but lean at the same time to maximize our performance on the field. So as you start to progress throughout your career, whether it's jumping into high school soccer or going from the B team to the A team, it's going to be that much more demanding physically to keep up with the pace of the game. So it is super important to always keep this in the back of your mind so you can perform at the highest level. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from it. Be sure to leave it a like, leave some feedback, let me know what you thought, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Peace!